All right. I am about 20 minutes late for my live Saturday morning Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. And I'm really sorry that I'm late, and I don't know if anyone's going to come on. They're probably all doing other things right now. Man, I'm upset. I came here last night, and I set up everything, and it was all good to go. And then, boom, my internet went down. The GoPro wasn't working. I mean, it was like... And it's kind of funny because this is not scripted at all. But I am sweating because in the last 20 minutes I have been spending trying to get this thing back online so I could be, with the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. Man, I'm sorry I'm so late. This is like unbelievable. I mean, I'm not joking around. It's like the Gremlins were here this morning. I came in last night. I was here until late last night. Yeah, hello, Sarah Jackson. Let me tell you something. I am the latest I've been in the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. And I practiced this thing. Last night I was here and I prepared the whole thing. I had it all ready to go. I changed things. You don't want to know about it. Look at this. I mean, I had this whole script in my head, and here we go. Welcome to the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. 20 minutes later than I'd like it to be, although some people this week came to the class trip and said, I would like to watch you, Mr. Frank, but 9 o'clock is too early, so maybe you're on right now. I don't know. All right, so hello, Ozzy. Oh, man, yeah, thanks for being patient. It's really important to be patient. And kind of funny story with this, I practiced something in my sketch, doodle, and dream book last night, because later today I have a relaxing watercolor workshop. I drew this. And it's kind of, I don't know if you kids know the word poignant. I don't even know if that's the right way to say it. I might have to drink some water soon because I'm sweating. I've been running around. The internet thing is behind all this stuff over here, and I've been like resetting them. Just get your sketchbooks out. Let's do this. I got to make this abbreviated today because I have like a big birthday party today. Big. Relax. I need to relax. So I'm going to start by just doing some bubble lettering. And then I wanted to draw a robot today. I'm going to try. I drew this robot. Can you see him? How do I do this? Yeah. This is a printmaking robot. I did this years ago, and I found it because I was cleaning up yesterday. You see this? Look at my robot. It's a printmaking robot. So right over here, where is it? That's a spoon. And that's the brayer, and that's a piece of paper, and this is like a thing, and he's on a printing press. I love this guy. His name is Todor. Every robot I make, his name's Todor. All right, so thanks for letting me vent all of my, Stella. Yeah, hello, Stella. Oh, Blake and Sierra, I appreciate you inviting some friends, Stella. That's pretty cool. I got the sign back here. I did all this. All right, so I might have to blow my nose or drink some water at some point because I'm telling you, I'm overclamped. I don't know if you know what that means. Yeah, I appreciate that. Cool robot, I agree. I'm going to put the overhead on, and we're going to relax. I'll get my keyboard out of the way. I don't want to move the keyboard. I put the keyboard above the computer over there before, and then everything just went, boom, it all went. It's gone. There was no internet. Woo-wee. All right, so I wanted to show you some of the things that I made this week, and I want to recap. I got to recap this. You got to see this. This is so cool because I don't know if you were here last week, but if you were here last week, you remember we drew the strawberry sprout and drew dragonflies. I think that was last week. I don't remember. I didn't do this again. I didn't really do this, but I did something for you guys. I did it, and I'm going to do this again. I want to do this again. Yeah, verklempt. I'm telling you right now. I am so verklempt right now. Look at this. Last week at the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club Saturday morning session, I wanted to draw things that are green because it was St. Patrick's Day, but I didn't want to draw things that were necessarily Irish. So I had the kids jump on with the chat, and they gave me some ideas for this, and I said I was going to do this during the week, and I did it. Are you ready for this? I'm going to show it to you right now, and I hope you can hear me. If you can't hear me, if it's fuzzy, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm not touching anything. I really hope you can hear me. But anyway, look, are you ready for this? So this was a sketch. Look, first sketch of things that are green. This is so cool. Are you ready? Look at this. I did this during the week. I worked on this because everybody gave me ideas, grapes, boogers, a turtle, a dinosaur, a lizard, broccoli, a pickle, mint. Someone said mint. I don't remember who said mint, but that was cool. And I didn't know what mint looked like. I have a mint plant in my yard. My wife planted it, but it's not there anymore because it got cold. But I like the mint. It's got a little spiky kind of like things. grass. No one said that, but I came up with that idea during the week. This is my green apple. And look, I drew this dollar. You see this dollar? Look at this thing. I'm so proud of this thing. I drew this. And the thing about the dollar, this is a, look, I'll show you a couple of different things. Look at this pencil I drew a while ago. Where's the other one I had? I had a couple other things. I can't remember where they are. I can't even think straight right now. But it's really cool to draw things. Like a regular object that you didn't know what it was. And I drew this dollar. Like, you don't know exactly what it looks like until you start looking at it. Now I looked at the dollar. There's all this stuff going on in the dollar. Oh, mint leaf. Yeah, Stella. Good job. Look. Stella, the mint leaf right there. And look at the boogers. I put the nose. There's like a nose over there with that and the grapes. And I just spent a little bit of time over the week. Not every day, but I did like one day I did a bunch of stuff. And then another day I did something else. And so I want to do things like this. I want to do it every week. You guys are going to give me ideas because Stella, you came up with that amazing idea with the mint. I want to draw things this week that are red. I didn't know what to do because, it's the first week of spring. I thought like something like a spring color, but I did green already. I don't know what a spring color is. Yellow's, I don't know what a spring color is. Purple and pink, I guess. But I want to do something, draw things that are red. And then every week I'm going to try to do this. And I'm going to do a first draft. Not yet. I'm going to do it relaxed because I really need to relax right now. I'm going to do a little bubble lettering. And then I'm going to show you some other cool things that I did. I want you to, maybe you don't need to relax. At the moment I do. Oh, yeah, good lizard. Thanks. I really appreciate that, Rachel. I need to relax today because I have a big birthday party and I also have a relaxing watercolor workshop. The relaxing watercolor workshop is always very relaxing for the kids and the parents that come. Most of the kids and the parents, but not all of them and not me. It's not relaxing for me. Mike, it's relaxing for. Kevin, I think it's relaxing. I don't know. Gotta ask him. Mike sits there and does these amazing things. I should have brought one in. He draws something on a piece of watercolor paper. And he just sits there and illustrates it with watercolor. It's like unbelievable. I never saw anything like it. Me, I start showing some kids like some ideas to do watercolor, and then 9 times out of 10 we get like a little kid coming in, like a 2-year-old, for the relaxing watercolor workshop, which is fine. I mean, it's for all ages. I want them to be there, but it's not really relaxing. Hello, Clementine. Give me ideas that are red. Start putting them on the chat right there. I got a piece of paper over here. I'm going to write them down. Just in case I forget, because after that I'm going to do a quick little thing. Island Clear. Oh, Island Clear. How you doing, guys? I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Today we're drawing things that are red. Because last week we drew things that are green. I'm going to show it again because I'm so proud of it. Last week I drew this. You guys gave me these cool ideas. This was my first draft. And as you can see, it didn't look very good on the first draft. That's the point. And then I worked on it. Sometimes you got to do things twice. You have to be able to do things twice. Ketchup, strawberries. Yeah, I'm not gonna write this. I'm gonna start drawing it. Let me do this. I'm relaxed already. I'm calming down. I need to get a nice pen to do this. Should have had a big red marker, but I don't. I guess I'm just gonna use a pencil to start. So, a quick first draft, so it doesn't even matter. Things. Oh, maybe I could use my big. I don't know where it is. It doesn't matter. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Look at this. This is crazy. I'm just gonna do this. Red. First sketch. Whoa, that's a lot. Now I gotta really fill this in. Love this pen. I got this pen from Home Depot. It's a Milwaukee big marker. Oh, and a little later I'm gonna show you. I put a secret code in one of my books. I had this whole script for today. Oh, I'm upset. I'm not upset. I'm relaxed. Look. Play and doodle and have fun today because that's what we're doing right now. All right, so strawberries. Yeah, I did a strawberry last week, but I'll do it again. I guess I'm gonna draw this like this. Strawberry. I'm going quick on this one, and I'm gonna do a strawberry here. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of just thinking really quickly, and I'm putting them into places. Can't remember what you said before. Ketchup. I like the liquid soap. Remember last week I did this. Sorry, just keep drawing as you do this. I need to kind of get it all out. Oof, blood. Yeah, blood like boogers. I did liquid soap over here. See that? I really like the way that looks. I hope you like this liquid soap. It's Palmolive because that was a green one. I looked it up. Like Dawn is blue, and there's all different ones. It's like, I don't know, something's yellow or something. But Palmolive, which I don't use, is green. I went to the store. I'm looking for green liquid soap, and I found Palmolive. So I bought a little thing, and then I drew it right there. So maybe the ketchup I'll put off to the edge, but I'm not going to put it on that edge. I'm going to put it over here. So I'm going to do it like this. Look, I don't know what a ketchup bottle looks like at the moment. Maybe I'll do one of those ginormous ketchup bottles, like the Heinz ketchup bottle. Sorry for that cough, but ketchup. I don't know how to spell it. I think it's that ketchup. And yeah, so that's that. Oh, they're coming in now, like a heart. I'll do like a heart right there. A fire truck. Oh, I like that idea. And yeah, this is fun stuff. Give me. Don't forget. Oh, hold on a second. As you're coming up with ideas of things to draw, do me a favor. Make something cool looking to draw. Don't say, I don't know what's not cool to draw, but you know, a fire truck's a cool thing to draw. Don't give me something like super duper difficult to draw. A cardinal? The Cardinals, the baseball or the bird? The bird. Oh, that's not a cardinal. Maybe I should put the cardinal up here. Oh shoot, I gotta keep fire truck, heart. I'm gonna write the heart in the heart. Just did that just quick, but now I got this idea cooking that during the week I'm gonna draw a heart. I'm gonna write the word heart inside the heart to build the heart. I think that's kind of cool. Santa? Yeah, I could do that. Santa Claus. If you don't, yeah, Santa Claus over there. I'll put him like this, like that. Like where's Waldo in the bottom, like that. See that? I was like, can you see it? Oh man, can you even see it? Yeah, that's Santa. Santa, fire truck, heart. What was I doing? A cardinal? You know what I'm gonna do? I just got this idea. This is what I'm doing because this is like fast. This is using your imagination. I'm gonna put the cardinal on the K on the H of the word. I can't do that. Anyways, oh man, I just realized it's called first sketch. I just call it final sketch or drawing. I don't know, whatever it is. I'm gonna write like things that are red. I'll probably do it on the D. So now I gotta do this. I gotta make a note. This is like a plan. I'm making a plan, and who knows what it's gonna look like next week. I don't. Fire hydrants. Wait a second. Are fire hydrants red? I mean, are they? Pomegranate? That's hard to draw, but I will do that. Maybe I'll draw the inside of a pomegranate. And I'll do that like, I drew a pomegranate once. Did I draw? Where is my pomegranate? Whoa, can I find it easily without delaying this whole thing and making you all bored while I look for stuff? I don't know where my other daily doodle book is. I have so many daily doodle books. I drew a pomegranate and I want to show it to you, but I don't know where my book is. I cannot show it to you. I'm looking around. If I find it, I'll show it to you, but I don't think I'm going to find it. I found it! I found it in this daily doodle book. I drew a pomegranate. Look at this. I mean, it's just a quick sketch, but look at my pomegranate. I did this in January. This is the first sketch I did on this thing. This is less of a doodle club, sketchbook club, more of just me like talking. I'm going to draw, I promise you. I'm going to draw the relax. And I'm going to try to draw a robot. I'm going to show you how to draw like a robot the way I drew that Torador robot. A little three-dimensional drawing in here. So get ready and get yourself like a little calm. I'm going to drink some water. Hold on a second. Man, this internet thing really got me upset. I'm so upset right now. I can't even take it. All right, so anyway, yeah, pomegranate. I like it. Pomegranate. I don't know where I'm going to do that. I did the apple over here last week. Maybe I'll do it over here. I don't know. I might change where they go. Pomegranate. All right, so you guys, you know what? I would love it. I would love it if we all do this. I love that idea. Stop sign. Oh, that's a cool idea. Stop sign. I like that. Raspberries. All right, here we go. What was this? I can't remember what this was. What was that? That was probably the pomegranate. Oh, man. Shoot. I got to do this. I'm just making notes right now, and I'm looking at the chat trying to make sure a rose. I don't know how to draw a rose. Rose. Am I missing anything? Raspberries. I'll do the raspberries over here. I don't know what raspberries look like. I'm just going to make little things like... All right, so I think that's enough for now. I mean, keep coming. Keep them coming. Yeah, if you can draw a robot, draw a robot. But I'm going to show you how to draw the robot that I like to draw, which is a different kind of robot. It's like a print-making robot. Look at this. These were sketches, so... I cleaned the back room, the whale room I call it. My whale room, I cleaned it, and I'm changing it into the sketchbook club room. This is going to be unbelievable. There's a room in my shop. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. It has a whale in it named Harriet. She's the best. I love it. Lobster. Keep them coming. I'm going to keep putting them down as I do this. Maybe the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club on Saturday is just going to be me finding out, giving you guys, give me stuff to draw, and then I'll work on it for the week. You're basically giving me homework, which I love. I want you to do this too. I really want you to do this. I mean, I'm not saying like it doesn't have to. I mean, look at this. This is nice. I really like the way this looks. I want more things that are green. Not now in the live. Don't give me any more green things. But some of the kids coming in on the class trips, I'm asking them to go on my YouTube channel and give me comments. And if I get comments, not on the chat, don't give me any more green stuff. I don't want to do more green stuff with the sketchbook club with you guys. I want you to do red stuff now. But some of the kids, they might give me ideas to do the green stuff, and then I'll add it to this, and it just become this like dense page of things that are green. And then I'm gonna have like things that are red, and then I'm gonna do other things and things that are, I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, so let's draw a robot. Let's draw a robot, and if you have any of this other red stuff, let me know. I'm gonna open up a new page in my sketchbook, my beautiful, that I designed and made, and I'm so proud of, my sketch and doodle and dream book. Oh, and by the way, look at this. Who wants one? You gotta have one of these things. Look at all these books I have. I have a whole bunch of them, a whole bunch of these books. And there's a discount code in the description, but in a little while, I'm gonna put a bigger discount code on the video. I'm gonna put it up, I'm gonna show it to you, and you can get 40% discount. I mean, I gotta do stuff like this. They tell me I gotta do this in case the people are watching and stuff. Oh, this is one, no, this is the, that's why. I get confused because this is mine, I was drawing it, but anyway, so here we go. Let's draw a robot. Who wants to draw a robot? I want to draw a lobster robot. I see the word lobster, and I'm thinking lobster robot, but I have no idea what a lobster looks like. So I'm not going to be able to do that, but I'm going to go back on the picture in a second. But right now I want to show you this. Look at this, bud. Look at this. I made this. I made this teeny tiny sketchbook this week, and this is going to be part of the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. Look at this. It's hard to explain how beautiful this thing is. But I'm going to show you on the overhead in a second, but it opens and opens flat. I'm going to show you the overhead. Look at this. Watch this. And let me get a bigger picture of this so you can kind of see my expression because I'm so proud of it. I can't even stop. Hold on a second. I'm going to do something. Whoa, look at this. Are you ready to see this? Let me get this out of the way. We're going to draw a robot soon, I promise you, but I got to do this because I need to. I made this week with scrap paper, and it's glued together with a glue stick. I got to put it in the picture. It's a glue stick together. I thought I had this like stuff ready to go. I'll show you this. I built this little tool that I use to kind of put them up against this thing, and I take a glue stick. Where is the paper? Oh, I don't have the paper like this, but hold on a second. Oh, it's not exactly like that, but no, let me show you. I'll show you really fast. So you take a piece of paper and you fold it. Ready for this? You take another piece of paper and you fold it like this, and this is bigger paper, and then you glue stick it all over this, and then you stick them together like this, and then you put it on this little press thing, you press it down. I built this on a mock-up. And then you make a book that then becomes like this beautiful book that has like a hard edge. And then I cut the edges on this cutter that I have over there. I'm gonna get this out of the way so you can see the beauty of the finished result. And you get this cute little book. And it's got like a little spine. And it opens and it lays sort of flat. And I didn't draw anything in this yet because I don't know what I'm gonna draw in it. I just wrote this is the first sketchbook using scrap paper and glue sticks. This is where the Little Pulp Sketchbook is going, Sketchbook Club is going. We're going to make all sorts of cool looking books, different sizes. I'm going to do all different things. And then I made this book. Are you ready for this? This is going to be hard to see, but this is just a mock-up. But look, it's 26 panels. So it's going to be the whole alphabet. Look, I didn't finish. I just sketched it out. You can hardly see it. But this is all just glued together. One big piece of paper, look, and it folds to be an alphabet. And I'm thinking of doing the uppercase on the one side, and then when you open the whole thing up, you'll see, you can kind of see it. I gotta darken it with black markers. And then on the other side, I'm gonna do, man, I hope you're drawing while I do all this, but I'm so verklempt from the thing. I'm having a hard time even getting myself to draw. I don't want to keep showing you these things. Let's draw a robot. I'm going to do it. Come on, it's the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. I'm going to use this robot as a reference so I can kind of show you how I did this because I like this guy. Kind of looks like the Jetsons robot. You know the Jetsons robot? Oh, let me do this again so I can get small so you can see the robot. Look how beautiful she is. She's so beautiful. Her name is Todor. And I did a couple of versions of her. I got to fold this so you can see both of them. Look how beautiful she is. Anyway, her name is Todor because Todor is robot backwards. So here's the thing. To draw a robot, like a three-dimensional robot, it's not easy to do, but it's also not that difficult. You just got to understand it's going to be a little messy and you're going to get Rosie, that was her name. Yeah, I remember that. Doesn't she look a little like a Rosie? All right, so I'm trying to remember how I drew this. The way I did it, I think I started with the bottom, which is why this sketch is here like that. Like I kind of just have the light lines. Let's try a three-dimensional drawing. I know you might be a little scared about this, but don't be scared because it's not going to be that bad. And if it doesn't look good, it doesn't look good. I mean, it was just a sketch in the sketchbook, and you have other pages to do different things. I didn't do the relax, but that's okay. So what I do is this. Watch. Just go along with me, or just draw your own robot. I'm going to draw nice and big so you can kind of see because I got to work in pencil. Oh, man, I got to move it over more. I'm going to draw like a circle, kind of like an oval, like this. You see what I'm doing? I'm trying to remember how to do this. I'm not going to look at, almost called a Rosie. I'm not going to look at Todor so much. I'm just kind of drawing like, almost like an egg, right? And then I'm going to put like a little other kind of egg, a small egg in the middle like this. And then over here, I'm going to draw a line up, just like kind of like on an angle like this. And this is going to be like the wheel. And then I'm not going to go too far, just about that far. And then I'm going to draw like the other, like I'm trying to make that same curve like this. And then really lightly, I'm going to draw like the whole egg so you can kind of see, like, see how it sort of looks? I mean, listen, I'm going to go really fast and I'm still all out of it from the internet down. So, and then you kind of just darken that. You go like this, you darken that, and then you go like this. And that's how you kind of do, and it's not perfect. No, it isn't. This is a little bumpy, but that's why you have erasers. And if you do have erasers and you erase a lot, you can get one of these erasers, which I carved the word love in, and you can vacuum it like with this cool thing. So as you erase, you just kind of vacuum, because that's fun to do, but you don't have that, you don't need to do that. So don't worry about that, but that's fun. I like to do that. I also have this brush. I have like a brush or something just to get all the eraser shavings out. So this is not the perfect roller, but it's not bad. This is going to be the wheel of Todor. Where is my brother? I don't know where he is. He's home. I don't know. He's on his way. He's coming soon. Or Todor's brother or my brother? My brother. Yeah, so look. Kevin's on. He's coming soon because we have a big birthday party, and my son Luke is going to come help today as well. And Mike, because we got like a big birthday party today. Big, ginormous. Whoa. Oh, Cloudy Y. I remember you commented during the week. How you doing, Cloudy Y? I don't remember your name, but welcome to the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. Yeah, we had a whole bunch of kids, like fifth graders. It's a lot of fun this week with all these fifth graders. Man, these kids were like amazing. Some of the stuff they did. Made little books like this, but not exactly like this, sort of like that. So there I go. I just drew my little roller. Like this looks like one of my rollers. Do I have that drawing? I don't know where I put it. I didn't take it. I did a drawing of a roller, but... So you're going to draw that. Now, here's where it gets really kind of tricky because if you look at the way Todor looks, you don't see the top. So we drew it, but it's going to be like, it's going to disappear inside the body of Todor. Now, the body of Todor, I got to clear this because this is the way the Todor rolls. So over here, I don't know how to explain this, but just look what I'm doing. See the line? I'm drawing a line like this. You see what I did? I just drew this line, kind of like, almost like an X. It's like making like an X. And now, over here, I'm just going to pick a spot. I'm going to pick this spot right here. So I just drew the line. You can pick it out however spot you want, but whatever you do pick, that's going to be the robot. And then I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to go past this line just a bit like that. And what I'm trying to do in my brain is trying to figure out the bottom of this thing, and it goes like that. My degree in architecture is not succeeding me right now, but... and then I'm going to draw it like this. So now it looks like a flat panel sitting on top of the roller, but it's actually under the roller. But it's not exactly working, but this is okay. Now, I want the Todor's body to be like almost like a pyramid. So this is what you have to do. On this line right here, you don't want to go straight up. You see what I'm doing, going straight up? You don't want to do that. You want to go like on an angle like this a little bit, but really subtle, like just a slight angle. And then over here, you want to do the same thing, but this way. But this is too much. You don't want to make a triangle, unless you want to make a triangular robot, in which case do it. But I don't want to do that. I'm going to go like, so look, I'll draw like another straight line up. And I don't have a ruler with me, but if you have a ruler, you can use a ruler or like a long piece of paper or like your brush. If you have like one of these cool shoe brushes, you could use that as a line just to give yourself like a line, but I don't do that. I'm going to erase that line anyway. And then over here, I'm going to come up just a little bit like that. You see? And then, you know, today's Little Pulp Sketchbook Club is about relaxing, and now, not relaxing, drawing this 3D thing. because it's not easy to do. I appreciate that you love my art. I love your art too. I mean, I love all art. Art in general is just a wonderful thing. And over here, you go straight up like this, and then you come in a little bit, like again, just a little bit. But here you want to go a little bit more than there because you're coming into that pyramid. This might be too much for you, but I don't know. I mean, just try it. Just try. There's nothing you can lose by trying something. And then, look, I'm making this kind of like, see? Look at this. Did I think I was going to make like an architectural drawing at the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club? No, I didn't. But just draw a robot. You could draw a flat robot. I mean, you could try to draw Todor like just straight up like this. Maybe it's not a bad idea to do that. If you're having trouble with the three-dimensional version, just draw Todor as if you can see straight on. So like this is the roller, right? This is the roller, but you won't see it on the curve because it's looking straight at it. And then here's like the bar, right? So that's what that is. And then you're gonna do this, and then like, so the roller's like, how do I do this? But this is like, becomes like very technical, but that's where the roller is underneath. You see that? That's like inside the roller. And then like, you give like Todor or whatever you wanna name your robot, a little neck, and then you give like a cool like body. This is a little too triangular for me and a little too big. Todor grew. I wanted Todor to be smaller like this, but oh no. So here I'm gonna do it. Look, because I have the vacuum cleaner, look what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just erase it like that. I absolutely love this thing. I can't get enough of this. I love doing that. Okay, so look. And then you do the neck. See, I relocated the neck. I made it smaller. And then like this. And then you just draw like the box. And then you just give Todor eyes. And you can give like a funny mouth. And you just make like little arms. So that's like the straight on view. Maybe that's easier for you. Oh, I appreciate that your brother likes my art. Yeah, this not my best work. But this, I'm going to show it again because I'm really proud of it. Things that are green. Woo! And now next week I'm going to do things that are red. And if anyone else has more ideas on the red thing, because I need a break from the robot, I'm coming back to it. Don't worry. Give me ideas of things that are red that I'm going to draw. Whoa, here we go again. Now, oh, is anybody doing this? Oh, is anybody doing this? He's just drawing a robot. Just draw a robot. I wanted to draw a robotic bird today. Man, I don't want to tell you. Look at this. This is going to be like the neck. Like this square is kind of like where Todor's neck is. And now, if you do this, and you just kind of draw little lines going straight up, you're drawing a kind of three-dimensional box that is Todor's neck. I don't know if you're really getting that, but look. You see what I did? Nice, cool. I see, like, from a technical standpoint, I'll be honest with you, I mean, you might be looking at it, oh, he's so good at this. I mean, this is terrible. I mean, the angle of the body is different than the angle of the roller. Todor wouldn't go far. Todor would be like turning circles right now because it's kind of skewed. I'd have to redraw that entire thing. But I'm not going to do that because I want to get to the relaxed thing. And I got to keep an eye on that time because, whoa, I got like 32 kids coming today for the birthday party. Oh my gosh, 2 sisters. It's going to be unbelievable. This gets really tricky to draw Todor's head because Todor's head is going to be like over here because I'm going to do some markering right now. Look, so just so you can understand. This part you definitely see because that's the front of Todor's body, right? Right there. This part you definitely see because that is the wheel that Todor uses to move around. And you see that part. And then over here you see this, and then you see the bar that I want to make the bar because I don't know how to do the bar, but I'm just going to do that. Like it's like a printmaking roller. See, so that part you definitely see. And let me just so you can clean it up. So now at this point, if you want, you can start erasing some of this stuff in here because it's going to confuse you. See? And now, I mean, now it kind of starts to look a little bit like the thing. But I had all those lines inside, and I don't want to use the vacuum cleaner anymore. And so now it's got that. So now this part is really tricky because you got a lot of these small lines. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Man, I shouldn't do this. I want to zoom in a little bit so you can kind of see this. And let me do this. I'll put this over here so you can kind of see what we're doing. It's so cute. I love it. Look at her. That's a roller brayer, like a little brayer. That's a spoon, like an antenna. I don't know what that was. I think a piece of paper or something. And the paper comes out. It's like a little printmaking robot. I love it so much. Okay, here we go. I'm delaying the drawing of the head because I'm a little nervous because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do this properly. But the thing about the head is this is the neck. So if you think about like the neck is coming here, and so like, how would I explain it? Let me do this. So like if this is the neck, and then the head is like this, right? So it goes out a little bit. This is probably not a good idea to show you that. You're going to confuse you even more maybe, but man, just look, just watch. It's going to be unbelievable. So we're gonna try this. I want to clean up some of these lines. So I'm gonna kind of go in here because it's getting really murky in there and I'm gonna get confused. So the head, the bottom of the head is in the same space as this one. Oh, this is too much, but let's keep going. You know, every time I do things, I kind of Rorschach test it. You don't know what that means, children, but maybe your parents who are watching know what that means. I don't even know what it means really, but I kind of test ideas out and I kind of think about stuff and I say, would a kid do this? Would a kid like to do this? Would this work for a child? And if it doesn't, I say I'm not going to do it. But here I am doing it. Let's go. You got to just kind of draw the head, and this is going out like this. You're going to just draw this like big cube. I'm realizing as I talk about this, and Toda has that this is not going to really be easy for you to do because look how confusing it is. Sorry, but here I go again. I do this a lot. I kind of get caught up in my ideas. You won't even see the neck. Oh, man, I gotta do this. I wanted to see a little bit of the neck, but as I'm drawing this, don't draw a robot in three-dimensional. Just draw a straight-on line. I mean, I'm going for this, but I'm gonna keep going. Just watch me do this and just try it. It's not easy. But look, I'm gonna erase all this stuff. You'll see at the end of the day, I mean, you can just draw lines all over the place, but I mean, look how cool this looks with all the line work and stuff. I mean, that's the cool part about drawing. When you see like the like all this kind of scratchiness and stuff, you kind of see that stuff. It gives it like the quality that you want in a drawing. At least for me. I mean, I was taught how to draw in the very like sketchy kind of ways. Let me show you something. I'm gonna take a break from the robot. This is one of my daily doodle books I never finished the cover for, but I decided that this doodle book would be, how do I do that? This doodle book would be filled with black and white drawings of animals and robots and robotic animals and maybe some other things too. I don't know. I wanted to keep it open-ended. I didn't go far in this book. I'll show you a couple of pages, but it just gives you the sense of like that kind of scratchiness. Oh man, I gotta zoom out now. I'm sorry. Hold on. I really hope I don't mess anything up. I don't want to really touch anything here because I had such internet problems before. So anyway, look. I left the first page. Look at this robotic bird that I drew. It's like a robotic bird because it has all these kind of like little rivets and these little screws to build the facets of the bird. But you see these like kind of like sort of like the messiness of the drawing. That's what's cool. And the reason it looks like that is because as I was doing this, I was like searching for what I wanted it to look like. And oh man, you drew the robot 3D? Please send. You know what I would absolutely love? I would absolutely love to see what you guys drew 3D robot-wise. Even if it's terrible, I want to see it because mine is terrible. Look how bad mine is. It's not that bad, it's not, but the roller is all off. Anyway, and I drew this. It's supposed to be a robotic giraffe, but I don't know, just doing some sketches. My robotic crocodile. I don't like this one. It's like a bunny with like freaky eyes or something. I'm not loving that. This was just a sketch that I really liked. I ended up making a wood carving of this shape because I like that shape. And there's another like detail of my robotic bird. But you see all these lines? You see this? This is how I build a drawing. You kind of see things as you do it. Sometimes it's a cool idea to just take a piece of paper. I'll take a piece of paper like this. Just take a piece of paper and just, I don't know what I'm going to draw right now. Like, look, I'm going to just do this. See what I'm doing? I'm just kind of scribbling. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, look, so you can kind of see. This is a good lesson in drawing. I am going to just literally do this. Nothing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of making a bunch of scratchy lines. And as I do this, I'm looking at the screen as I do this. And I'm looking at you. How you doing? I hope you're having fun. And I'm going to do this. And I'm trying to figure out what it looks like. And it always ends up looking like something. I don't know what this is yet because I'm going to just keep doing this. And now I start thinking it looks like something specific that I'm kind of interested in doing. Whoa, I'm doing it. So I'm just going to keep drawing. And now I see this thing. And then I'm going to do that. Look, this is like this cool like eyeball. And then look at this. And now I start seeing something. I don't know if you're seeing it, but look. Whoa. Check it out. What is it? It's either a crocodile, a cuttlefish, or a giraffe. I don't know. I think I'm going to make it a giraffe. No, I'm making a cuttlefish. I don't know what it is yet, but it's something. It looks like a crocodile. It looks like a crocodile from the back. And now I'm going to just do this. I don't even know what a crocodile looks like, but... And then I'm just going to darken the letters. It's like, I don't know, some kind of crocodile. Look, there's his eyeball. That's his other eyeball. He's looking this way. And I just kind of did this by scratching it in there. And then I'm going to start erasing. And it might not be, no, it's not. It's not a crocodile anymore. You know what it is? It's a cuttlefish. I'm going to do a cuttlefish. Whoa! Man, I don't even know if this is a cuttlefish, but sort of looks like a cuttlefish. Like that's, now it's looking this way, so I got to change his eyeballs. And, ooh, now he looks weird with the eyeball. But you see what I'm doing? I'm just kind of scrabbling. And then, no, it doesn't look like a cuttlefish anymore. It looks like something else. I don't know yet. Maybe an octopus or something. But look at that. I just did that. Oh, I don't know, on Amazon. Yeah, on Amazon you could get this thing. It's so cool. I don't sell this. This is not mine. I didn't make this thing. It's like a little vacuum cleaner. It comes in different colors, like $8 or something. I bought a yellow one and a green one. I have no idea where the yellow one is. I mean, honestly, I don't know where it is. I think my son took it somewhere. Maybe he took it to school or something. Man, I love it. Anyway, so and then I did that. And then I'll, maybe I'll start erasing and stuff. And then maybe even I'll get like some marker in there and I'll start darkening in some of this stuff. And as I do this, it starts to really, this is too light. I need a thicker marker. This is too thick. I got to find a good one. Let's find, maybe I'll use my Fudenosuke. And then you just kind of, just sort of do this. This makes things look cool. Like just kind of, I don't know. Maybe it's my degree in architecture. Maybe it's the fact that I like to just kind of look at stuff and I don't know, sort of like a cuttlefish. Cuttlefish got a new idea. Oh, I got it. Yeah, squid. Cuttlefish, squid. I don't know, some kind of cephalopod, which by the way is a mollusk. Anyway, and I just did that by literally scrabbling. I mean, this is like a beautiful thing about drawing. When you're searching for something, when you're looking for something, when you're doing something, you're like really working on it, man, it's fun to do. What time is it? I gotta be careful. I gotta go soon. I mean, it's a shorter version of the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. I'm sorry for that, but it's, woo, my internet went down. It was out of control. More red stuff, please. Sock puppet, yeah. Well, that's a funny story you said that. Charlene, I don't know who said that. Charlene, Zoe, or Clementine, but I got this idea. I want to make a little picture book, like a children's picture book about like ADHD, focusing, printmaking, and why it's all intertwined, and why I think printmaking and this kind of art that they do is really good for children with ADHD and adults with ADHD, have it, and all that kind of stuff. Oh man, I gotta zoom out. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. That's what's gonna happen. Look at this. I didn't do this. I'm gonna do this week. I'm gonna do this week because look, this is what I did a couple weeks ago. I don't remember when, but I did this, a word spot. I'm going to try to do, for the moment, I'm going to try to do like a bubble letter or word a day, like for the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. I'm going to try to do this color thing. And if you have any ideas for things that are red, I'm going to, please give me a couple more things now because I do have to go soon because I got to get ready for the party. But last week, all those amazing ideas for the stuff that's green. This was my first draft. If you joined us late or something, I'm sorry I'm repeating myself. And then I really worked on it this week and did this. I'm going to do this every week. This week, I'm doing stuff that's red. Maybe I'll just go stuff that's red. I like that. I just said that. So I'm going to do this. Look, I'm kind of making notes. Stuff that's red. That's what I'm going to call it in my bubble. In the center of this, like in this one, I have things that are green, but not because it's March 17th, because I didn't want to do like Irish things per se. But stuff that's red is going to be on this page. That's going to say stuff that's red. Fire. Yeah, fire. I like that. I'm going to write here on the darker so I can remember this. And then maybe like, I don't know, it doesn't look like fire, but I'm going to come up with some things that are red as well. Sock puppet. Oh, that's from before. I was like, a sock puppet is red? What is that? I was just looking at that. I don't know, different things like Coca-Cola, but yeah, maybe. I like Coca-Cola. I drink it once in a while, but you should not drink soda. Once in a while I do, but I try not to. I don't know, like red Sharpie markers maybe. That might be fun. Let me try that. I'll write that down. Red Sharpie marker. I want to come up with my own ideas as well. I don't want to just have you guys give me ideas. I want to kind of think about it myself. And I would love it if you guys would spend some time this week after you do your homework, after you brush your teeth, after you do your chores, whatever it is you're doing with your parents and your grandparents, and your uncles and aunts, and whoever's watching you, when they tell you the things that you got to do those things. It's important to do that. But after you do those things, you get all that stuff done and you have some time, it'd be great if you open up one of your books. And I didn't finish my robot. I'm gonna work a little bit more on the robot and then I'm gonna go. But yeah, just draw stuff that's red. Strawberry. I drew the strawberry a couple of weeks ago. Last week, I don't remember. Yeah, stuff that's red. Any other ideas? Throw them out. And look at this robot. All right, I forgot about the robot. Now here we go. Let's go back to the robot. I'm gonna use this. Is this too light? Let me see. Yeah, this is like a gray. Oh, I like this color. So this is a gray marker. If you get into the idea of drawing, like with this scratchiness and this like built lines, like this kind of stuff that we're doing, it's good to get yourself like a light gray fine liner as well as the black ones, because the light gray, this is a thick point, it's a 10 points, like a thick nib. I don't know if you can see the nib, but it's pretty thick. But it's like, you see that? It's like a nice, but it's like a light gray. So I can kind of use that to sort of still kind of build color and sort of see what I'm doing here and kind of commit myself on some of these lines, but not fully, because like before I go in with the black line, see now once you get the black line, it really has more of like a kind of powerful effect. And I like to do this like side little thing on Todor's head. It's like a little curve, like just a little curve. All right, so pencils for the eyeballs. Eyeballs, I'm gonna do something a little interesting. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna draw like two like egg-like shapes, and then I'm gonna draw two smaller egg shapes in the right inside it, like really small. And then I'm gonna get, and I hope I have it, like my little tiny thin, yes. This thing is amazing. It's called the Faber-Castell .05. Where do I put it on the camera? See that? 0.05. I don't know if you can see that. That doesn't matter, but it's so beautiful. It's really thin. So I can kind of do like a thin line like this, and then another thin line like that. Almost like making a tiny little donut. Man, can you see that? It's hard to see, but I'm doing that. And that gives a kind of a cool look. When you're making a robot, sometimes you have these cool little lines. It's really cool to do that. And then make the middle one, go over the middle one a couple of times because it's like a little bit pushed out a bit. And then for the mouth, I'm just going to do like, because I'm going to try to keep the spirit of my original sketch. It's like ginormous smile. And I'm going to do this. And I'm just going to go for it with this thing. And you got to be careful with these Faber-Castells to make sure you put the caps on. Even like a minute without them, they dry the point a little bit. So look, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go like really small lines. And I'm going to do like teeth. Look at this. It's fun to do. You got to draw robots. Because robots, you can do anything. Like you just do like little lines and little stuff. Like, I'm just going to go with the pen now. I'm going to do, look, I'm going to just make like a cool looking little control panel on Todor with like little buttons and all sorts of things. I gotta zoom in more now on this because you're gonna really see this. See? I'm just kind of, now I'm going for it because I gotta go soon, but I wanna do this, I wanna show you. And then over here is like a little slit that the paper comes out of because it's a printmaking robot. Oh, I love him so much. And I'm not even gonna put a piece of paper on this one. I'm gonna keep it like this. The hands, the arms, I would just do this kind of thing. I just kind of make like a bunch of circles like this. And I just sort of, it's like almost like a spring coil. It's really, the idea behind Todor's arms are the coil of the spiral book. That's what that is. So it's kind of like all the stuff that he's doing. And then I just kind of figure out the arms. I'm not sure about the arms yet. I want to figure this out. I might have his arms go this way, so I'm not going to do that right now. I just wanted to show you. And if you don't like that, you just erase it because now you have the marker over there so you can kind of erase and you can try different things. So like maybe I'll do a little bit more subtle. Like I'll do this and I'll draw another line and I'll draw another line, and I'll come over here and I'll do this. And that's like one of his arms. And I'll fix that later because I got to darken that in and make it black. Maybe I'll do it now so you can kind of see what I'm saying. I'll do the gray because I'm not sure yet. So look. And I'm doing that, and I'm going this way, and his arm is going like this. So he's like kind of looking like this, like he's doing this, and he's going to hold something. What he's holding there, I don't know. Maybe he's going to hold the brayer on that hand. I'm not going to do that because I do have to go soon. And then this one over here, I do want to finish Todor. And this is going to be like the spoon, I think, is going to be up here. That's going to be like, that's his antenna, like the spoon. So you got to do stuff like this, and then you just make a beautiful robot. And then you can give him some color and sort of just like light color stuff and just get like a little bit of color. I make him yellow because of Little Pulp, because he's from Little Pulp. So he's going to have like a little bit of color in there, and I'll shade that and do different things. But that's Todor, my robot. All right, give me a couple more red things if you don't mind. I mean, somebody, give me something red that I can draw next week, and then you can come back and look and see what I did. Anything. I mean, I'm running out of ideas myself. An apple, I guess I could draw, but I might not draw an apple. But I guess a red apple, like red delicious apple. I'm gonna write. Can't write it with that. Look, gotta cap the pens. You gotta do this. Oh man, I gotta zoom out. So I'm gonna draw. I'll try to draw an apple, strawberry, pomegranate. Strawberry? Did we say strawberry? We did say strawberry, didn't we? Did we not even say strawberry? Yeah, we did. We did. All right, so I think that's, I mean, red Sharpie marker. I'll come up with different ideas as well. I'm going to come up with a bunch of them. I would love it if you guys could come up with ideas, and I would really love it. Man, Rachel, I really want to see a 3D robot. Can you please send me an email of it? Please don't be shy. I mean, look at me. I'm drawing this in front of you. You might as well just show it to me. Please, just please show me your drawings. Just email me, Frank at Little Pulp. Oh, the code. I'm gonna go like this. This is my book. I am reworking the website. Woo, I'm reworking the website. But here's the thing, Little Pulp Sketchbook Club people. Poisies, what is that? I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna write that down. I like that. I don't even know how to say that word. Poisies? Poisies? I don't know what you're saying. That's cool looking. Look at this. Ready? If you want to buy one of these books with your name on it, or if you want to buy one of these books, I got a whole bunch of them. If you want to buy one of these, put this in the how do I do this? Where do I go? Like this. I can't even figure out where to go with the camera. Put this on the, I wanted to do this in the middle of the video because I didn't want to do it at the end because then someone could just scrub to the end and see it. You gotta watch my videos, and then you can do this, and you get 40% discount off of the purchase of one of these books. You don't have to do it, but if you want to do it, I make these books. The paper is really nice. It's so nice and thick, so you bleed through a little bit when you do like a thick marker like that. But for the most part, it doesn't. I can show you what I'm talking about. See, like this, like it doesn't really like show through. It's a beautiful book. Anyways, oh, poisons. I gotta write that down. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what it is. I gotta do it with this pen. Oh, this pen. Posies? Is that those cute little flowers? Oh man, I don't know what that is. Am I spelling it right? I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna write flowers. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of different things. I don't know yet. Maybe Superman's cape. I don't know. Spider-Man. I can't do that kind of stuff because of the rights. Maybe I can. I don't know. Okay, so pink erasers, that will leave for the things that are pink someday. All right, I gotta go because I gotta get ready for the big birthday party that I'm doing. And there's another sketchbook club. I'm gonna do more sketchbook clubs, and if you come to one of my sketchbook clubs, I'm gonna start doing these. I'm gonna bind some of them, but I got a cutter over there, a big machine with a guillotine cutter. I'm gonna bring it out for the sketchbook club. Kevin and Mike think this is a terrible idea, but I'm gonna get like one of those vests with the fluorescent things, and we'll get like a little construction hat. And when I bring it out, I'm gonna come rolling it out and I'm gonna put orange cones around it and be like, "Don't come anywhere near this unless you're ready." Oh, poppies. Yeah, well there you go. I know what that thing is. I don't know what the other thing is. Oh man, hold on a second. I'm gonna try to draw that too, but here I go with the pen. Poppies. Where was I doing? Poppies. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Clementine and Zoe and Charlene, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And anyway, so we're going to make these little books. And then I'm going to bring out the cutter because the beauty of this book is after you bind it all together, it's kind of sloppy, like the edges are all messed up. But then when I cut the edges on this machine and get this nice edge, this is what makes it look good. Every time I show this to someone, they're like, well, this is very cool. How'd you make this? And it's easy to make. Anybody can do it. And we're going to do it for the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club in-person stuff, which we're going to do more of. All right. I got to go. I love you all for being on here. Thank you so much for spending your Saturday morning. I'm sorry I was on super duper late. I'm so upset about that. But I'm good now. You guys have helped me out with the red stuff. Man, I really like this. It's like therapeutic for me, and I really do appreciate you being here. Okay, so that's the Little Pulp Sketchbook Club. Listen. Have a great week, and I will see you again. And I'm going to do this thing where I shut it down. I don't know how to do this. I use different ways of stopping, but I'm just going to stop it like this. I'm going to ask you to draw and send me stuff, and I hope you all have a great day and a great weekend, and I'll see you later. Mwah! Bye. Thanks for watching.